So, my apologies. I am stressed out a little bit, and I don't really exactly know what to do. I feel so. I see, like I was just living my own life. I had dreams and ambitions. I had plans and ambitions, uh, and they were great. They were already great. But then what happened was I was attacked by Truman, I, now I'm all the way over here with all this stuff. I'm all the way up in this dirty nursing home. Uh, and I'm just gonna be here for a little bit because this is just the situation that I'm in. Is that the people in my world don't understand what I'm going through, and then our worlds collide and they conflict, and then next thing I know, I wind up in a nursing home. But just the thing is just I was at war for a certain period of time. I was at war for a certain period of time. That's what I keep telling everybody. I'm just at war. I'm the president. I'm at war. Uh, and I'm George Washington on his horse, and I'm the first one to lead the charge. I'm the first, and I'm the last guy out here, and we're at war. Uh, so I'm stressed out a little bit. I don't exactly know what to do all day. But what I'm doing here is I'm making this video. It's a real quick video just to say that I will be reading Ezekiel, the whole book of Ezekiel tonight for my homework. And then by tomorrow morning, I will have a video already with my reaction to Ezekiel. So I'm just gonna post this video on YouTube as just like please just please be patient. I just need to pray and read through Ezekiel by myself for a little bit, uh, and then give a solid first thing reaction to it. Instead of going at it this way in front of everybody, I'm just gonna give one solid reaction to my take at Ezekiel. Uh, and I don't think anybody was going to understand any of that stuff anytime soon. And I think I'm the closest one to being able to explain all of it, actually. Probably almost all of it, probably from my perspective, and just what I can do, what I am doing, what I found, and what I believe in. So I feel like I will see a lot of this stuff. I will see a lot of this stuff, and then now you can too, and you can too. It's real simple. You just have to start being a time traveling Captain Planet, and you see a lot of stuff. Uh, so that's just my little 3 minute thing there. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned by July 2nd. I will have by the end of July 2nd. I'll have another. I'll have an Ezekiel. I'll probably 99.9% sure that I'll have an Ezekiel explained video that you'll have to take on faith. That I was good at science and mathematics, and also a little bit of creativity and artistry, and power and athleticism as well, and then you'll just have to take on faith, and I'd be good at martial arts in the military, using the military. And I think that, and then that was basically what I was going to say is my guess. So tomorrow I'm going to read Ezekiel. I'm going to do a whole reaction video on that. But my guess is that the history books, be it the history book in the block of time that is even the book of the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation. Revelation being this book that starts at the actual very, very, very actual end of time. That has not happened yet. It just has not happened yet. And for so many reasons, it has not happened yet. It's just not true that we are actually at the end of time. And then so much of my reasoning for that is because the thing that makes its way into the history books and into the Bible is this CloneyDrone. And it is a nasty boy camera. And that's what God focuses on, is that it was a nasty boy camera. And so I think it's about that nasty boy camera and what that nasty boy camera was supposed to do, which was actually supposed to actually create order and justice and crime prevention. And it was a time traveling one. supposed to bring order and justice and automatic potlucks and all this stuff. It was supposed to do so much work that like we wouldn't even really need it if Jesus was gonna come back for the 1,000 years. We'd be all super people and we'd just be flying around and we'd be talking, talking about Jesus, talking to Jesus, and just flying around literally like Goku and stuff. That's what we'd be doing. And that's probably one of the reasons why it makes sense that that Christ's return is not quite yet. It's because not everybody is super ready to fly around and stuff yet. But we'll see. I really think it is about how Jesus, God, and God, Father, both acknowledge these four living creatures. I think, right? I'll have to look at it again, but the four living creatures acknowledging this CloneyDrone, and Ezekiel acknowledging the CloneyDrone, and Ezekiel had the hand of the Lord on him, apparently. So, so Jesus, and the four living creatures. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's Jesus is the one guy that you completely trust, completely. And there he is with the four living creatures. I'm saying it could be anything. I don't really know. But just to put any four together, I know I have a number 4 that works. But I don't know who else has it, where else there's a gathering of 4 that are so important other than me and so odds go into the favor of the guy who's going the hardest the first time for the first. Actually preventing all this stuff in Revelation, actually going into crime prevention. So anyway, I think it's about the focus is about my CloneyDrone. I think that focus of that means that there will be time to use it and play with it and do all the things that it actually opens up to you. Is that it opens up infinity to you. It will open up infinity, absolute infinity to you, and it's omnipotent itself, and time travels. It is incredible. And it's about how if it wasn't what I was saying, it almost wouldn't completely make sense. That would always be my opinion. But you never know, dude. You really never know. I was gonna maybe just work on this thing anyway. They're gonna take it somewhere else. I don't know if that one makes quite as much sense. I really don't. That just means that Truman's got a lot of nice punishment just waiting for him. That he is going to suffer a sexless future of 14.8 billion years. I can't wait. It'll be so. There's like 14.8 billion years you don't even want to sex. Because he's just not supposed to. It's just great. So anyway, thank you Jesus, thank the Lord for that. That's awesome. And there's my just 8-minute videos. Just get ready for my interpretation of Ezekiel and Revelation. My prediction is that it has a lot to do with me, and has a lot to do with my inventions, and it has a lot to do with how my inventions changed history, and it's basically making the way for Christ and everything that you understand about God and creation and what He would want in the end. And it's actually itself is incredible. It's loaded with stuff. It's absolutely loaded with stuff. But if you want to keep along, some people do. You'll have to just bear along with this. It has a lot to do with Captain Planet, dude, and Captain America and Captain Planet, and time traveling Captain Planet, Captain America, and how Revelation already gets started at the end, and then basically, there is a judgment, but which I actually predict that the judgment itself took place in about 300 A.D. when Jezebel actually started on her trail of destruction at the very, way after the fact that she was even a big deal in the first place. So yeah, here's my nice little 10-minute video. Just get ready for tomorrow. It's all about time travel, the Captain Planet key, and the 4 living creatures, and my CloneyDrone time machine invention. With all seeing capabilities, just omnipotent capabilities, just packed loaded in there, and that's about it, dude. And just so get ready. Those are my predictions, man. Here we go.